Welcome, everybody, to Brews in a Chat. I'm Fabian.
And I'm Andy.
And here's another episode.
We actually have coffee this time.
Oh, yeah.
Coffee-ish? Coffee? Would you consider this coffee?
We already finished it. It's while setting up, but...
Not sponsored?
Not sponsored. How's it going, man?
Good. Pretty good day outside.
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about today?
What day is it? Saturday?
The 20th?
I'm like, yeah. I feel like it's been a long day.
Has it?
Or a long week, I should say. Not day.
Yeah.
No? You had a day off during the week.
I was dying, bro. Don't say anything because my boss watches this shit.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. Today we'll be talking about dreams. Why are you gargling over there?
I'm thirsty. Yeah.
Dreams.
What do you want to talk about?
Dreams.
In regards to dreams, though.
Dreams. Basically, first off, do you dream? Yeah. Oh, fuck, I got a text message. Look at that. You're right on time. It's Elizabeth.
Yeah. So
first, before anything, Elizabeth had an idea of talking about dreams for Fabian's podcast, Unraveling, but they ignored her because they don't like her.
It was a good episode, though.
Yeah,
it was funny.
But I asked her if it was cool if we talked about it on our podcast, and she said yes. So we have a few questions from Elizabeth. But first off, do you dream?
I feel like I dream less now. Lately, like in the last month or so, I can't remember if I did or not, but I feel like I haven't because I've just been exhausted.
Okay.
So I feel like when I'm exhausted, I tend to dream less.
What's the dream you remember of the most?
Probably the one that I used to have dreams when I was younger. And I think I explained this to people because they're always like, why don't you like being in water? But I used to have like a repetitive dream when I was younger of me, like, I think it's, and I don't know if it's because I saw it in a movie or something, but like, I used to dream about it for like a week straight. I was like in a car or something, and then all of a sudden, I'm like underwater and I'm drowning.
Okay.
And that's really kind of like all I remember is like me drowning. And I would wake up and I'd be like terrified. And so that was me when I was younger, though. And to this day, like, I hate being in water. Okay. And I think it's because of that. Like, I can swim, not like a professional, like, swimmer, right? But I can doggy paddle.
If you fall in the ocean, you'll survive.
Yeah. No, I mean, I probably won't survive. But, like, you know, I can swim a little bit.
You can float yourself up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But that's mine. What about you?
I guess it's more of a nightmare than a dream. But there used to be like always this like big castle that my family members like were all there and stuff. And I think one of my aunts was a witch, like a witch in the castle or something like that. And every time I would have that dream, I would wake up and be like scared as hell because I don't know why I was dreaming that, and that was one of the dreams that that I would remember because it kept happening.
Isn't it weird that like was it kind of the same thing every time, or is it like
was the same thing and it stopped at the same spot? So I never knew what happened after.
That was me. Well, I mean, I died in my dream. I drowned, so.
So you definitely don't know what happened.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. Like I always believed, kind of in my head, like I keep dreaming this because maybe it's a sign that
you're gonna die.
That's how I'm gonna die. So I hate being in water. I hate it.
Okay.
So
let's see what Elizabeth came up with. One of her things is, can you control your dreams?
From what I remember, I don't think I can. I mean, I never really. I don't know. It's kind of hard, isn't it? Because like, even when you dream, sometimes isn't it hard for you to remember what you dream about a couple of hours after?
Not for me.
You
I
remember them?
remember. I can remember it the whole day.
See, so for me, it's complicated. Like I'll be like, I kind of remember what it was about, but I don't remember everything that it was. So I feel like my answer would be no. I can't control them because
You forget about it.
yeah, I forget. I mean, it's not even like when it's happening, it just happens. It's not
Okay,
like something I'm
okay.
like there controlling. So
Alright.
no, hold on. But what about you?
Can I control my dreams?
Yeah.
No, I can't control them, but I like. It's like if I were there in
Mm,
my dream, like literally me. You know,
yeah.
it's not more of a can I control it. It's more of a like I'm actually living it. Type of
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, sorry guys, we took a small pause right there. Um, what's another question?
Do you think dreams are an alternate universe or the past?
Ooh, growing up with that dream of me drowning is just more of like
Maybe you died somewhere else in the Spideyverse.
and the Spidey. Yeah, I was Spider Man in the other one. I don't know actually. That's a good question because what if it's not like a different life or whatever, but it's kind of like a vision.
Like an outcome of your life.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say like a different life. I mean, it's kind of like the same thing as like if we talk about mirrors, like do you get what I'm saying? Yeah.
I
Does
get it.
everybody else get what I'm saying? Like
If you watch the last episode, you'll get.
go back to Friday Night Friends.
Uh-huh.
Um yeah, I don't know. I don't I think it's more of just like visions. No, I don't know cuz then you start like there's
Keep
people that
overthinking
really
it, like
no, but there's people that actually like like truly believe that everything that you dream it's something. You know what I mean? And like you
okay.
go on Google and be like, "Oh, what does this mean?"
Hey man, I do that shit.
Yeah, I'm calling you out. That's what it is.
Nah, yeah, because I mean, don't you think it's dumb? Or like there has to be something, a meaning to it. So there's this dream that I would always have,
Uh
right?
huh.
Where I was by Larkin, and like I had gone to school or something,
Okay.
and after school I had driven there and everything, like parked,
Yeah.
and then like I was getting out of school and I was going to my car and I could not find my car anywhere. Like it would
Okay.
just be gone.
Yeah.
And I looked it up, right? And it says something about how your car is like your safe space and you feel like it's being taken away from you or whatever.
And
And
they,
I was depressed as fuck at that time.
okay.
So I was like, maybe, because
Yeah.
like it could be true. And also, I looked up the ones with the fighting. You know how sometimes you dream that you're fighting. Well, I don't know if you had these
In
dreams.
like slow motion.
And it's like, or like you just have spaghetti arms. You feel
Yeah.
like you're hitting them hard as hell, but
Yeah.
nothing happens. And I looked it up, and it says something about that you're fighting something at the moment, like mentally, I guess,
Yeah.
personally, and either you're winning and you're beating it, or you're letting it win, like you're losing
Okay.
the battle, I
Yeah.
guess. And that again, I was depressed as fuck at that time, so I was like, "Fuck." And then I started winning the battles, and I was like, "Okay, this is good." And I was like,
I've never thought about like stuff like that actually meaning something because I will tell you this. You know how like you can go to somebody and like they'll read you your cards or whatever.
"Yeah, see, but that
You don't believe that?
I don't know, because sometimes TikTok be a little specific on those things.
What do
So
you
I
mean?
be getting TikToks about tarot card
Hmm.
readings, and I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Well, like, do you think that it's
See, but I feel like that thing, like, it's just things that literally everybody goes through, so they kind of just say it. And, like, I mean, a couple people are going to be going through that, so they're going to be like, oh, yeah, like, it's happening to me.
oh, okay, I
It's
getcha.
pretty, I feel like you can guess.
Well,
Like,
I have somebody. It's kind of going more towards Friday night fright stuff, right? But I had somebody who did that to me. Like I met them for the first time, and then they read my cards. I think at the time I was going through a breakup, and this person like literally said everything that I was going through, like, oh, like you just lost something that was valuable to you, but you like doing better, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, like like I was hyping myself up
Did
after.
this person know you
No,
personally?
not at all.
Okay.
This is the first time that I had met them, and I even asked.
Is it who I think?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And so I even asked. Val, because she's the one that introduced me to this person. I was like, did you talk to this person about that? And then she was like, no, like I never had said anything about it at all. And like,
So
I was kind of freaked out. Yeah. It's just kind of crazy.
It's like I believe in it, but I don't at the same time.
Yeah. I don't think we should get into that too much, just because it's something that we can talk about for the other thing. So,
have you heard of people that can't dream?
No. Not that I haven't heard of it. It's just like I never really thought to ask.
Or do you think like they just can't remember? They dream, but they don't remember that they dreamt.
That could be the case, because again, I forget a lot of the stuff that I do.
Do you ever have a dream where you're enjoying it and then you wake up?
Yes, like, dude. Yes.
You wake up and you try to go back to sleep.
You know what? Another one that I remember. It's weird because it had my cousin Rosa. No, it was the weirdest thing ever. I was like walking somewhere, and it was outside and it was sunny. And then all of a sudden I see my cousin, but like she's got like a stroller.
Okay.
But there was no kid in the stroller, and I remember this. There was no kid in the stroller, and but she was pregnant. She was pregnant.
Okay.
But she was walking with the stroller in the sidewalk next to a Burger King.
Okay.
This is where it gets weird, right? Like, the Burger King, then like all of a sudden, like I see people running out of it, and it goes on fire. It goes on fire, but then I see my cousin, like, I don't think I've ever mentioned this to her because it was just kind of weird. But she like full on just walks in while the Burger King was on fire, like if nothing happened. And then I remember like that's all, like that's it. That's all I remember really. And so I think I woke up or yeah, but I remember because I just, it was so weird to me. See, and like that stuff, I kind of wish I did know, like, does it have a meaning or something? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of, I don't know.
It's strange. I'm a person that like, I guess, overthinks. I don't know.
About your dreams?
No, not about my dreams, but just like.
Just in general?
I'm like, so like, you know how I look up whatever the dream means. I'm like, but a person is writing this. There's no way this is
true. That's what I was gonna ask you earlier. It's like, so you're reading all this, like what this means, but who's telling you that that's like, what it means? Like what?
Google.
Ask AI. Hey, what does this mean? This means
I just died in my dream. What does it mean? You're gonna die.
Yeah, I don't know. What else you got?
We already covered the do they have a meaning? Does dreaming mean you get less sleep?
I think so. Okay, so this kind of is going to go into like something that I heard. So did you know, and I saw this on TikTok. TikTok is the most reliable source ever, but apparently like if you eat before you go to sleep, you get less rest.
Okay, because the REM sleep and all that stuff.
No, because you eat, but your body is still, while you're,
it still has energy.
No, it's like still working to
consume that energy,
to make sure that it processes the food and stuff like that. So your body, while you're sleeping, it's still working. I feel like it's the same thing with dreaming. I mean, obviously you're not eating, but I feel like your mind is still working in a way that you're not getting sleep. You know what I mean?
I think
I think that that could be it.
Is there ever times where you're falling asleep and you're already dreaming and you're not even fully asleep?
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah. That's happened to me a lot, actually.
Yeah, me too. And then I'm like,
yeah.
And I'm like, I know everything that's going around in the house, but I also know what's going on in my dream. It's like I'm like in and out of sleep, I guess, in a way where like I'm in both places at the same time.
Yeah. I don't know. And she wrote you a whole page out of a book.
Can you do something to dream more or control them? I have actually seen something about that.
Oh, okay.
Because you know how they say blue light messes you up before going to bed or whatever? Apparently, if I remember correctly, I don't know, it's been a while. But if you stop using your phone 2 or 3 hours before you like go to sleep, you're just complete darkness. I guess you can, and you think about what you want to dream, and then you dream
about it. What? But why? How is that?
I don't know the science behind it, but like I heard that, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then for the controlling one, I also saw something, but I can't remember what it was. But it was something about how that you tell yourself before going to sleep, this is gonna happen and this is how it's gonna go, and then you can control the dreams.
Well, I mean, it's like, okay, so let's say you're madly in love, right? And you have somebody on your mind constantly. Do you ever dream about somebody? Have you ever had that happen to you?
Yes, but have you ever had like, you know how we play video games sometimes? And it's like, well, it's late night before you literally go to bed.
Yeah.
The last person you see or talk to is like you dream about them.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
I don't dream about y'all.
Well, not about you specifically, but like I've dreamt about playing, like I'm in the video game playing, like I'm the character in the video game.
Yeah, no, that's not me.
No, I fucked up a little bit.
Yeah. I think you play a little too much. No, I was gonna say something where it's like, if you, oh gosh, what was it? Like, oh, like, have you ever, gosh, okay, so this has happened to me before, where you've just been working too much, but then you still dream about work.
Oh, bro, it's like work doesn't even let.
Dude, yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. That actually happened to me a lot. Maybe like a year ago. I dreamt that I was working, and it was just like I would wake up and I'd be so confused.
And it's like I gotta go to work again.
Literally, it sucks.
Remember?
I don't know. I mean, all this stuff. I'm gonna try that whole thing that you said. Like, nah, that's kind of hard.
What, the controlling your dreams?
Like the not being on your phone or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
got me on TikTok for like 2 hours.
I wake up in the middle of the night to go take a piss or something, and I get on my phone.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard, man.
Do you wish that you would dream more? Oh, I remember now.
What?
Have you ever had a dream and it actually happens?
Kind of like deja vu?
No, like it actually happened. Like you predicted the future type of shit.
I guess in a couple of years, if I drown, then you can go back and say, yeah.
No, okay, so this is kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Because I dreamt my dad's mom, like grandma, I guess.
Yeah.
But I never met her in person or anything.
Okay.
And I dreamt about something with her knee.
Yeah.
Like she had busted her knee or something like that.
Yeah.
And then like a couple weeks later, my dad gets a call saying, hey, your mom fell and she busted her knee and she can't walk. And I was like, what the fuck?
So how did you feel at the time?
I felt like I saw it coming, I guess.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to tell anybody because I felt like...
You had caused it?
Yeah.
What? Okay, yeah, no, I think I would feel the same way.
Like, it's like, oh yeah, Dad, I dreamt this and it happened. Like, yay for me, or like...
To me, I would have been like, damn, like, I would have been so shocked that anything that I dream about after that, I would be like, is this going to be true? Or something like that, you know?
Do you think deja vu has to do with your dreams? Or
No.
you think it's just...
Oh man, deja vu. Like the whole deja vu stuff is kind of, to me at least. You ever watch The Matrix?
Mhm.
And there's a part where like the cat passes by it twice, and the guy in Neo says it's like deja vu, and they're like, "Oh, it's a glitch in the Matrix or whatever."
Oh, okay.
Um, I'm not a believer in that stuff like that,
The Matrix.
in the Matrix, but I don't know. I mean, I feel even though I was raised Catholic, and you're kind of like forced to think like, oh, there's heaven and hell after you die, right?
Yeah.
Um, sometimes I question, not that I question the religion, but like reincarnation. What do you think of reincarnation? And the only reason why I ask that is because I'm gonna go back to deja vu about it.
Um, I've seen a bunch of like podcasts and articles and stuff
About reincarnation.
about how a little kid can show them where his body is buried.
Right. And then I've seen a lot of stuff like that. Like little kids, they even say like ship names from when they were at war and stuff like that, and they can tell you they look up all these things.
There's this one that I saw
Yeah.
where an uncle died. I guess it would have been his uncle.
Yeah.
And I guess he reincarnated into the kid that was born.
Yeah.
And I guess they were gonna go see his cousins.
Yeah.
And the little kid was like, "Oh, there's my boys," and it's like he knew their name and they had never met before.
Oh, really?
And it's like,
it's kind of crazy, right? It's kind of crazy. But the reason why I say deja vu is because, and I bring that up is because I don't know, like I want to say, oh no, and I actually talked to Val about this in other podcasts, Unraveling Podcast, by the way, it's plugging it in. Um, no, just because you guys gave me shit last time for plugging it in. How like I feel like deja vu just means that you're at the right place
at the right time.
Yeah, it's kind of like
so like it was meant to be type of thing.
Yeah, like you're on the right path type of thing.
Okay.
And the reason why is like I guess like reincarnation, it could be like from your past life, you're just reliving it, but you're going the right direction. You're just continuing on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's kind of fucked up, man.
Why?
I guess I'm not going in the right direction.
You don't have deja vu?
I haven't had it in a while.
It's gonna be a while, my boy.
I gotta find the path.
I don't know. I constantly have it. I really do. And I'm just like, what the heck? Like, I obviously don't, I'm not like, oh my God, deja vu.
Do you ever remember the conversations you had with somebody during deja vu? And then you're like, they're going to say this next. Like, you already know. I have.
I think for me, it's just like it happens. And I'm just like, wait.
I have deja vu conversations.
What?
And it's weird. Because I've talked to people.
Yeah.
And then it's like, I know what they're going to say next.
Yeah.
And it's like, they say that. And in my head, I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I just pretend like everything's all good.
Dang. Now, next time you got to be like, deja vu, deja vu.
Just say it at the same time they say it. Yeah. How the fuck did you know I was going to say it?
Right,
right. Just know.
Just know. I come from the future. I know when you're going to die.
I know how you
die. That would be sad. Imagine.
Would you want to know how you die?
Yes. I don't know. We kind of already like. No, I think I asked one of my coworkers, my older coworker. I was like, "Would you rather know how you die or when you die?" And she said, "How, not when."
I feel like either or will fuck you up.
Well, one, if you know how, you're gonna try to avoid your whole life.
That's how you die. Eventually, you'll die that way without without it making sense.
And if you know when to die, how would you react? If they were like, you literally have like 6 months to live.
I would try to do as much shit that I could.
Like what?
Like fucking go skydiving, go fucking run with the bulls in Spain or some shit like that.
Nah.
Rob a bank.
I think I would just go into a very crippling depression.
Because, I mean, I'm going to die either way, though.
Yeah, no, it's true. I think I would too. I would stop working. I wouldn't work anymore. Like, if it was a for sure thing. Like,
I would go out and do shit. I don't feel like.
Take out a loan.
a $500,000 loan and
and just spend. Oh no, but there's a movie about that.
is it?
Not that she takes out money, but I think she like. Do you know? Is it Queen Latifah?
Okay.
Do you know who it is? So she made a movie about how like she gets diagnosed with something and she's only got a certain amount of time to live. So she takes a vacation, and then in the end, it turns out that she doesn't have to. But she ends up meeting somebody, and she falls in love and everything. So it's a good movie, though.
I wish I was in love.
Yeah.
Talking about movies. Nah, I'm not gonna say that.
No.
Cut it out.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man.
Dreams.
Do you know that song?
What?
I think it's from
The Dreams Money Can Buy.
No, the Dream. Is this from Spy Kids?
Yeah, the thumbs? With the thumb people? Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It just unlocks a memory.
Freaking thumbs, bro.
Yeah.
You're just walking around.
I always thought that was scary, though.
Low key.
But honestly, from that, like, I wish that they created.
They had the mixture of the weirdest, like, movie actors. They had George Lopez.
Oh, no.
See.
That was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was that one.
No, they had Machete.
Yeah. They had Antonio Banderas?
I think so.
I think it was. And then I think Kate Beck. No, I don't know if it's Kate Beck.
Was Sylvester Stallone on it?
No, I don't think so.
Or was that Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
Shark Boy and Lava Girl, yeah.
Damn, I get them confused.
They're still all kind of the same thing, so. Yeah.
But I think that's going to do it for Dreams. Sorry if it's disappointing.
What?
I don't know what your dreams mean.
Oh, no, yeah. You're supposed to tell me exactly what they meant. But if you guys have any cool, awesome, weird, scary dreams, drop them in the comment section.
Or let us know if you dream or you don't. Or if you remember them. Yeah. Or answer all the fucking questions in the podcast too. Down in the comments.
Right. So, but that's going to wrap up for this episode. And then anything else?
Nope, that's it. See you guys Friday.
See you guys on Friday's episode. Bye.
Peace out.